Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble News channel. Okay everyone, welcome back to another episode of my show Luke. So I hope you had a great week. This is Friday, July 5th. What the heck is going on with Bitcoin right now? We'll get to that right away. I did say yesterday that something bad could happen, and it did. What took place in the last 24 hours? So let's look at the several reasons why this is the case. Why should you freak out? Should you sell at the first sign of trouble? Should you get out of crypto? I got a lot of texts. I find it funny that I have texts. When Bitcoin is going up, I never get texts. It doesn't happen often. If it starts raining, maybe one or two people will message me and ask what's going on. What the heck? I told you that, etc. I'm here to help you stay calm. In short, could we go lower? Yes, we could go even lower, but this is a chance for an amazing way. There's a great chance to get into Bitcoin at a low cost, especially since Bitcoin is getting cheaper. The price could go down, yes. So when it starts to go down, I just buy more Bitcoin. I'll buy altcoins by average their prices over time. Shopping for bags and getting ready for the next step up. There is no bear market right now. Don't think I mean that we're back in a bear market, because I've heard a lot of people say that. There is no longer a falling market. It's a triple top, someone says, and you need to zoom out. That is, we are still at 54.55K. We're down nearly $15,000 to $20,000 since the beginning of the year and a half ago. You need to zoom out. Think about the bigger picture. Yes, this is the next big level of support. We'll look into that right away. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the like button. Leave any thoughts you have about the bell notification in the section below. That would be great for my. So YouTube's algorithm, so why this huge dump? If you were with me yesterday, this would have been a great time. The McDonald's M now, I have talked about this in the pattern a few times on my show in the last 2 weeks. The possible double top, this is where the double top is played out. We have the M, so can we go lower? Yes, we could reach the next point of resistance, which is something I've said many times. The price is going down and is now at 50, 51, 52K. Just to be clear, I drew a line there. But we have some room for error if we choose the shorter time frame. If you choose the one with the daily time frame, you have between 50,000 Naira and 5,337 Naira, which is 51,637 Naira. So right now in this area. This is what the next clear backing would be. I said that if we roll over, you should watch my movies from last week. Getting into that bearish situation. I did make a trade here. Of course, I'm negative right now, which is fine. That being said, I'll buy more Bitcoin if the price goes down anyway. If we have a sharp rebound, that would be great. So it doesn't bother me that someone is asking me, should I be worried? Not really. I mean, I'd love Bitcoin if it existed. Going down to 20,000 won't help me because I'll just buy it up. That being said, I think most people won't buy it if it drops to 20,000. But I will be there and wait. I am going to wait for the 51. I'm going to wait for the 40s and 30s. I do not think we will go below 40, no matter who it is. There are people who think we'll go back to the 1930s, but I don't agree. I don't think we'll go that low. I don't think that would be okay with the big institutions. So the event from yesterday and 2 days ago, I was talking about this square. If we go through with it, it's likely to be dark and will fall quickly. And I mean, we've dropped pretty quickly in 2 days. We've lost 12.3% of our value. We could drop a lot more. At the moment, it looks like we could go all the way down to this next key support price. That's going to happen. From my point of view, there isn't much backing here. There is no help here. Of course, go back even further. Going back to the last all-time high of the last bull run, this is the next support level, which is 51, 52K. So if you want to trade this, just wait. I'm going to put in a trade down here at this level because I have a trade open. If we go lower, I'll be putting in more trades. BTC and old coins are worth more. Take a look at the old coin space for the day. We're down 10% to 20% for the week. Over the past month, beam of which I have a bag has dropped by half. So the important thing is not to stress and stop looking at your assets every day. I have seen that putting a dollar cost average into sound projects is the best thing to do. It works for most people. Of course, when Bitcoin drops, old coins will drop much more quickly. But I just see it as a chance to buy more crypto. That's it. I'm here for the long haul, so the more crypto I have, the better. I'm not only here for this year or the next 2. I'll be here for a few years. I don't care where some of these projects end up, so today it drops another 50%. It doesn't bother me. I'll buy all of these dips with Beam, even if they come with Fetch. I understand that these have become one with Ocean Protocol Catch and another thing. I don't remember. Post your answer below. This new I believe that 3 different types of cryptography came together. I could be wrong, but I think this is Ocean Protocol Fetch and something else. I see this as a great chance, so yeah, I look at it that way. Just zoom out for the year. Almost everywhere. Things are still up. I mean that Fetch has grown 400% in the past year. Things aren't going well this month. But use this as a chance to make sales. It's a sale in crypto, so why make this move in Bitcoin? Why did we drop so low? We can talk about a few reasons for this. There is economic instability and of course political change, like what happened yesterday in the UK. Both of these things can make the market more or less volatile. I mean, the markets are built on how people feel, so it makes sense that whales are selling off. If you didn't see it, the news that the German government is holding about 40,000 bitcoins has caused a lot of people to sell their coins. According to figures from Unchained, Bitcoin whales have sold more than 30,000 bitcoin in the last month. This just caught my eye. Germany sells 50,000 bitcoin. This might not be true. Please let me know. After the post it might be fake news, but I want to let my community know about it. If this is true, please let me know because that is a huge amount of bitcoin. Germany apparently chose to sell 50,000 bitcoin, and you can figure out how much that is. That's how much I said. That's why the demand for ETFs is going down. In the past few weeks, there has been less demand for the US-based spot Bitcoin ETF. People are tired of waiting for the Ethereum ETF. So yeah, this has kind of stopped moving right now. Plus, Mt. Gox has been repaying its users over $7 billion, so they've been doing that. So there are a lot of things to think about. The reason Bitcoin is falling right now, so for me, don't forget to do something with Ethereum too. Ethereum fell to $2,800, but I mean that when Bitcoin goes down, everything else does too. That's the way things are. The market, there won't be any short-term changes because Bitcoin is the leader in selling to the public. It looks like this summer is going to be really dull. We didn't go into detail about the worst-case scenario, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. The worst-case scenario can be your best-case scenario when it comes to Bitcoin. Crypto is a lot cheaper to buy and dollar cost average into, so if you're buying, be very careful. Put in a stop loss. Well, I already have stop losses in place, and this was just a trade that I'm still hanging on to because I don't think we'll go below 50, 52, 51. Yeah, my stop loss will be hit around here anyway, so I'm hoping we get that bounce. If not, I'll place a trade at this level of 51, 52K. If we do go down, I'll just use dollar cost averaging to find my next swing long position in Bitcoin. So yeah, it looks like we'll come down to these levels now. Today is Friday. It's almost the weekend, so things might settle down a bit. Over the weekend, I'd like there to be a huge CME gap where we drop to this level and create a CME gap that is a bit higher. 18 to 90% of the time, the CME gaps are filled, and then we can have a V-shaped rebound. And this 51, 52K would be a great, if you have a low leverage long position, I think this is the best place to go long. This is just my view though. To swing in the long position. We're still going up for the next step. That is, this time of stability that we've been in from 60 to 72K, it looks like it's finally been broken. Sadly, to the bad, but let's check it out. Let us see what takes place. Leave a comment with your thoughts on where you think Bitcoin will go.